Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and my name is Siri and welcome back to another video. This video, let's talk about time management, which is one of the important things that I give a lot of respect to in my life. So I'd like to start this video with my story, how much of importance I give towards time and how much of importance I give towards time management right from my childhood. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Talking about time management, right from my childhood, if there's one thing that I'm really proud of, one thing that my parents have always taught me is time management. It's always good to be on time, it's always good to be punctual, and it's always good if you manage your time in a nice manner, because my parents have always taught me that if you are able to manage your time nicely, you will be away from stress, you're going to have less amount of stress in your life, is what they've always taught me. And I'm completely grateful for that, because right from my childhood I've always given so much of respect towards time. That's the reason I always be punctual no matter what. Even with my YouTube videos, 99%, 99 times I always try to upload my videos on time and to be disciplined and to be consistent no matter what. I think that from childhood has really helped me. Even in my school days, I've always been on time to my school. Even in my college days, if it is required, I've always been on time. Like if I feel that yes, I need to be on time for this, I'm definitely going to be on time for that. So that's the amount of respect that I have towards time, and that's the amount of importance I give towards time. Not only me, everybody in our family, we do really respect time. And now in this era, like in this generation, I feel not a lot of us give importance to time, because there are so many distractions in these days, like the social media, there are so many other distractions as well, because of which we do not know on what we have to invest our time, we do not know how to manage our time. Like I will tell you both sides of it, like how your distractions are just eating up your time, and the same time how you can use it to spend your day productively. I'll talk about both of them today. I'll explain everything in details. Just relax, eat something while watching this video, just relax, and we are going to learn a lot in this video. So let's talk about distractions. So when I say distractions, the first thing that I consider to be a very big distraction in this generation is social media. Social media has literally taken control over us. Like we are not anymore controlling social media, social media is controlling us, because I have seen so many people giving so much of importance to social media. They do not even give importance to their family, they do not even give importance to their own selves, but they give importance to social media. Till that extent, social media has taken control over us. You believe me or you don't, this is the fact and we have to accept it. Now when I say social media, I'll give you a very simple example over here. Let's say there is a shop, let's say there is a garment shop. So back in those days, if there is some time left for him, like let's say there's no customer coming into the shop and he has some time left, what is that person going to do in those days? In those days, he would just his shop, or he would just organize something, or he would think of some more designs that he need to improve, or he will creatively think about what he can actually do, the better version of the particular store that he has. That used to happen in back in those days. But right now what happened is that, let's say the person has a garment shop. So as soon as there are no customers in the shop and he has time in his hands, the first thing that he will do is open social media and start scrolling and watch unnecessary content. You won't even believe me how much it is consuming our time. I will tell you that everybody of us, Every one of us have 24 hours. Every one of us have 24 hours. It's not that I have 48 hours and you have only 24 hours. If a person is able to utilize it productively, the same 24 hours you have, the same time you have, if a person is able to be productive in the same time, why are you not able to be productive in the same time? But at the end of the day, you're complaining that I don't have time to do things in my life. Now, why are you complaining? Because a lot of your time is consumed by the distractions, which is social media. It could be a lot of other stuff as well. I'm just taking the prior example of social media over here because that is what we are all doing in these days mostly. I've seen so many people, just if they have some break, they would quickly open their phone and see what's happening on social media. Scrolling social media has become a new cool thing, which is not at all cool for me, because I have seen in my life where it has actually started to consume so much of time. Otherwise, I would have used that time in a very productive manner. I literally thrive on productivity. I don't like my day to be lazy. I want my day to be productive no matter what. Because, as I told you, everybody has 24 hours and we have to make the use of 24 hours in the best way possible. Now, when I say 24 hours, I don't mean to say that, okay, you overwork, like you work for 24 hours straight. No. You work in a manner where you are not giving your time which do not deserve that. Do you think scrolling social media for 10 hours or 12 hours is going to deserve you to spend that time on it? Absolutely not. But still, you are giving that time. You working hard to make your goals complete, that deserves your time. You also deserve spending that time on that particular goal. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody has 24 hours. It completely depends on us how we are trying to spend it. It completely depends on us how we are utilizing it. If you want to utilize in the nice manner, if you want to waste it, it's completely up to you. It's your cup of tea. It's all about the habits that we have. It's all about the respect that we have towards time management. I'm very, very sure when you are using social media or when you are spending your time way too much on a distraction, your mind, your gut is going to tell you that you are actually wasting your time. You know that actually. But even if we know that we are wasting our time, we still choose to spend time on a useless thing than spending time on a productive thing. I am telling you, once you know how to manage your time, once you know how to be productive, you will be addicted to productivity, and that is going to be beautiful. Like, you are going to just love your life when you start to be productive. I'm very sure a lot of you these days are very stressed about career, and let me just tell you, when you are going to be very stressed out about your career, you're going to be very, very stressed out when you don't do things on time, when you don't do things in the right manner. Like, let's say there's a work that you need to complete. Instead of doing that work on time, you've given the same time on scrolling social media or spending your time on any other work. Now, because of that, you're going to be very stressed that I didn't complete that work, and you will end up feeling guilty for spending that time on your distraction. Still, we choose to spend on the distraction itself. We still choose to spend the same amount of time on the distraction itself. And I will tell you, we all worry a lot about future, right? We all worry a lot about our future, that what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen day after tomorrow, how is my life going to be after 5 years, how is my life going to be after 4 years, or something like that. We're always thinking, right? We overthink a lot, which I will make a video on very, very soon. You're constantly worrying about what is going to happen in our future, but we are not even thinking what are we doing in the present. Like, you are like, I'll give you a very simple example over here as well. Let's say I want to hit 100K. Now, if I want to hit 100K, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to upload my videos regularly. I have to really work upon my content. I have to be consistent no matter what, even the views are up, down. that I shouldn't care. I just have to upload my videos because my intention is to give knowledge or just share my thoughts with all of you. And in order to reach there, I have to do all of this. Now let's say I'll be like, I won't do any work, I won't give my time towards working, towards videos at all, but I will just daydream that okay, 100k, some miracle is going to happen in the future, so I will hit 100k. So I'm not going to work, I'm not going to manage my time to spend on my content, I'm not going to spend my time on shooting videos, but someday in the future 100k will happen. Do you think that makes sense? That makes absolute no sense, right? But let's say I am managing my time in a nice manner where I am being extremely productive, where I'm working every single day in order to produce good videos, in order to make good videos towards my channel, where I am also being consistent, where I'm also being very disciplined when it comes to uploading videos. Then yes, the chances of me hitting 100k are going to be very high, right? The same thing I would like to tell you guys as well. You are worrying about future for which you are not working today. Like, you don't want to put the work today, but you are worrying about it to, but you're worrying about tomorrow. If you don't manage your time today, your tomorrow will be definitely ruined. It's completely in your hands. Today your time should be utilized in a proper manner. How you are spending your time is absolute important thing. You have to give it that respect. If you don't respect your time, your tomorrow will be ruined, and it has been done by you itself. Nobody else has done that for you. It should be done by you. You have to give that value towards time, you have to give that respect towards time. Again, if someone else is able to be productive in the same 24 hours that they have, if you are not able to be productive in the same 24 hours you have, the defect is not in the time 24 hours, the defect is in you. You have no idea about how you can manage your time. You have no idea about how you can actually utilize it. So that's what I'm telling you. Please make use of time in a proper manner to get the best results out of it. And I will also tell you how I actually manage my time. And when I say managing my time, you could be thinking that okay, I'm not even going to spend my time on my family, I'm not going to give my time towards any other stuff, I'm only going to work. No, that is also not a very good thing to do. It's all about striking a balance. You have to strike a balance over here. When I say that you have to be productive, when I say that you have to manage your time, it's like managing your time. You need to manage it, how much time you're spending on your work and how much time you're giving to your family. All this time should be managed. All right, that's why we call it time management. About striking the balance, okay, I would recommend you all that yes, your work should have that prioritized amount of time. Nothing should enter in that time, because we have to be focused, we have to be determined, we have to be disciplined when it comes to work, when it comes to giving time towards work. That has to be there no matter what. Now, instead of spending your time on distractions like social media, backbitching, gossiping and all of that, you spend the same amount of time with your family, with your, like, just increasing your bond, just with your relationship. Just spend your time on that. It's better you give time towards improving those relationship bonds in you than spending time on a distraction which is at the end of the day is going to give you guilt. We of course don't want to feel guilty at the end of the day. We want to be productive, we want to be that person who has done his work in a nice manner, who has done their work in a nice manner, right? Now, in order to be that way, it's important that we be very, very focused, disciplined, and determined when it comes to giving time towards our work. Our work should be our priority, no matter what. No distraction should come in between and take over the time that we are giving towards work. And who can do that? you can do that. If you don't want any kind of distractions in your work, you solely can do that. You can simply stop spending your time on distractions. The same amount of time spend with your family and see how beautiful it is going to be. Now I'll tell you why I'm telling this to you. Because days prioritizing family is not there at all. We are so just immersing ourselves into social media, where we are like, social media is important than my family, is what we all are thinking, which is the stupid thing that we all think, that we all are thinking. That I'm telling you, your family needs that time. You have to spend that time with your family. You have to spend that time with your own self. You have to spend that time with the bonds that you want to grow in your life. So that's what I'm telling you. You have to literally stop spending time on useless things in life and start spending time on things that are going to make the better version of yourself. Now let's talk about how we can actually manage our time. I'll tell you everything that I do, because that's how I know how to explain things. So when it comes to me, family is very important, like very, very important. Of course, there were phases in my life where I've given importance to distractions than family. But the moment I've realized, I completely changed as a person, where family, of course, comes first. I give importance to my family and I give my time towards family. For me, distractions. Now, if you ask me that, Siri, you don't use social media? Yes, I do. It's my work. And I think that striking balance, as I told you, is very, very important. You have to strike that balance. You need to know how much time do you need to spend on a particular thing. Like for me, the entire day I just try to spend on writing my content, shooting my content, or just thinking about my content is the time that I spend a lot in my day. That's the element towards which I spend a lot of my time into. Now, next comes family. After my work is over, I try to spend my time with family. If there's any time left later, I would like to prioritize myself. Then I would like to prioritize my hobbies. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you need to know your priorities first. What you are trying to prioritize, because your life literally depends on your priorities. If you are prioritizing distractions, then your life will be filled with distractions. I'm sure you ask any person who has achieved a lot in their life, they must have spent a lot of their time in their life achieving that, because of which they have achieved that, right? Now, the same thing I would like to tell you as well. Your priorities matter a lot when it comes to time management. For me, my work and family is very important, because of which I spend most of my time on my work and rest of the time on my family, and the rest I give to myself and my hobbies. So these are the priorities that I've set to myself, which I also recommend to all of you, that please set your priorities. In this era again, where we are looking at people using a lot of social media and thinking that yes, it is cool to use social media, so I am also going to use it, and we are completely forgetting our priorities at all. Like, we are completely forgetting our priorities. Sit back and think, what is your priority? Your work is your priority, put it first. No distraction should take control over your work. Next, your family, no distraction, no gossiping, nothing, no other distraction in your life should take control over the time that you spend on your family, because these bonds are very, very important. You want to spend time with your friends in a productive manner, then do it. If that is your priority, then do it. I'm telling you, it completely depends on your priorities. You want to spend time on social media, that is also your priority. A lot of people complain that I literally got addicted to social media, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do, which I will make a video on very, very soon, like a detailed video on it. That is happening because you just don't know what to prioritize. You're just prioritizing it over something else. You do not know how to get rid of this addiction of social media. And I will tell you one more thing, which is actually planning your day. In a lot of videos of mine, I've mentioned that you plan your day. You maintain a to-do list. I don't tell it to you just for the sake of saying it. I truly tell that to all of you because I just want you to be that balanced person and to be that productive person in the day. You guys know how much I love productivity, right? So that's why I keep telling you all that please maintain a to-do list, please plan your day. Planning your day is going to give you a rough sketch of how your day is going to be. When you plan your day, the first thing in the morning, wake up in the morning, get all your things done, and then sit back and just write all the things that you have to get done with in that particular day. When you write, all the things are going to be feeded in your subconscious mind, because of which you will know what to prioritize in that particular day. And when you don't plan your day, you do not know on which you need to spend time, because of which the entire day is going to be procrastinated, the entire day you're going to be lazy, and at the end of the day you are going to be very, very guilty that you did not spend your time in a nice manner. That's why I'm telling you, please plan your day, know your priorities, what you need to spend your time on. You want to prioritize what are the things that you have to get done with. Just try to plan your day. I'm just asking you to do this for the next 1 or 2 months. Then see how your life is just going to take a turn. Because the same thing happened with me also in the year 2024, where in the first 6 months, I've been so lazy, where I've not been very productive in my life, where I've given my time to unnecessary stuff in my life. Later, I realized these things do not even deserve the time that I have. I respect my time. When I respect my time, it's my responsibility that I give this time towards an important thing that is going to shape me into a better person, that is going to shape my career into a better person. That's what I would like to do, right? So that's how I have changed as a person in this particular year, because of which I'm actually making this video for all of you, that yes, you need to respect that time. Yes, you need to prioritize whatever is important to all of you. And if there is one resolution that I want all of you to take for 2025, is to just plan your days. What is happening, analyze everything, where you're going wrong, what is the amount of time that you're spending on yourself, on your self growth, on your family, on your hobbies. What are you doing? What are you literally doing? Just keep a check on all of this. This is the one resolution that I really want all of you to take in this particular year, like the next year 2025. Take this resolution, which is time management. Please manage your time. Really, you have to manage your time. I truly feel, if there is something that is not making me a better person, if there is something that is feeding my mind with negative thoughts, if there is something that is just going to waste my time, I'm not going to give my time to that. Like for example, yes, I do watch movies, yes, I do watch entertainment content. I do it after striking a balance between my professional life and my personal life. I definitely would like to prioritize my professional life and my personal life. And come to a stage in my life where I'm like, I'm learning from everything in my life. I'm learning from literally everything. Even the time that I spent on watching something, that is going to be a learning for me. I've come to that stage in my life which I'm really, really proud of. So yeah, take this one resolution for 2025 and see how things are literally going to change for you. Because guys, I'm again telling you, please respect your time. You have to respect your time. Time is money, time is everything. Your day, like today, is in your hands, tomorrow is not at all in your hands. So I'm telling you, please respect it, please value it, please plan your day. What you are literally doing in your life, you're complaining at the end of the day. Your complaints are also coming from a situation where you are not giving time towards something that you want to do, because of which you don't know what to do, and you're ending up complaining a lot about the thing that you want to achieve, be it English or be it anything in life. You're complaining about it because you have not spent enough amount of time on actually achieving it. If you have spent enough amount of time on achieving it, I'm pretty sure you must have not complained about anything at all. So please, know what is valuable to you, know what is going to actually consume your time, know what you are actually doing, how much time you're spending on a particular thing. Just get a knowledge about it, and just plan how you want to spend it. I can't manage it for you. Your time should be managed by you. I am going to manage my own time. Again, I'm telling you, all of us, we all have only 24 hours in a day. Completely depends on how we make use of it. That's why I'm telling you, please use these 24 hours that we have in a proper manner. And let me just tell you one more point, which is we have even prioritized social media over our sleep, where we don't want to sleep on time, where I was like, if I'm not prioritizing my health, if I'm not prioritizing to sleep on time, I'm not going to use social media at all. I have to prioritize my health. I have to prioritize my sleep. My sleep, the food that I eat, the way I manage my health, the time that I spend on my family, the time that I spend on myself, on my profession, on everything that I want to learn in my life is more important than spending all my day on social media or on any other distraction. I just don't want my life or anything to be addicted to something where it is taking control over everything in my life, is what I would like to tell you. Is the conversation that I had with myself. From that point of time, I have literally managed my time. Now I know when to sleep, when to wake up, what to do after that, how to plan my day, what am I supposed to do in that day. If I don't have work that particular day, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to empower myself? How am I supposed to upgrade myself? Comes with an intention of purely respecting time. If you do not have that respect towards time, where you're like, okay, I'll spend it wherever I want to be, it's completely up to you. Again, I'm telling you, but at the end of the day, it's you who's going to suffer because of that. I don't want you to suffer, because of which I'm making this video and letting you guys know that you have to definitely respect time, and you definitely have to know on what you're spending, how much you're spending that time, and how it is going to help you. Just be away from all the crazy stuff that is actually ruining all of your time in a day. Try to make best use out of it. Try to spend it in a more peaceful manner, instead of scrolling social media or doing something in that 20 minutes. Just take a break, sit all by yourself, just think everything, what's going on, what is, just unlock that creative mode in you. Just think about life in general. So do all of that stuff. That is going to help you more than giving your time towards that distraction that you at the end of the day don't like. So it's important that we all respect time. Only then your time will also respect you, because once the time is gone, it's not going to be there in your hands. So today is in your hands, so please make the best use out of it. Do not complain tomorrow, because we don't know how it is going to be tomorrow. But if we try to make it better today, if we try to do our best today, tomorrow is going to be better. But if you do the worst today, tomorrow will be definitely ruined. So that's what I'm telling you. Please spend your time wisely. You know where to spend, you know where not to spend. You're smart enough to decide that. So please respect your time, and time management is very important in one's life, and I give a lot of importance to it.